Peace, what it is. I just want to read something out of this because it always helps me whenever I'm going through something. So I figure maybe, y'all can get something out of it as well. It's not just about religion. It's just like wisdom in writing, all right? It's not, whatever. So just listen, damn it. It's about misery, all right? Feeble and insufficient as thou art, O man, in good, frail and inconsistent as thou art in pleasure, yet there is a thing in which thou art strong and unshaken. Its name is misery. Listen. It is the character of thy being, the progenitor of thy nature, in thy breast alone it resideth. Without thee there is nothing of it, and behold, what is its source but thy own passions? He who gave thee these gave thee also reason to subdue them. Exert it, and thou shalt trample them under thy feet. Thy entrance into the world is not shameful. Is it not shameful? Thy destruction, is it not glorious? Lo, man adorn the instruments of death with gold and gems, and wear them above their garments. He who begotteth a man hideth his face, but he who killeth thousands is honored. Sound like the United States government. Know thou, notwithstanding, that in this era customs cannot alter the nature of truth. That's right, that line right there made me want to read this. Customs cannot alter the nature of truth, neither can the opinion of man destroy justice. The glory and the shame are misplaced. There is but one way for man to be produced. There are thousands by which he may be destroyed. There is no praise or honor to him who giveth being to another, but triumphs and empire are rewards of murder. Yet he who hath many children hath many blessings. He who hath taken away life of another shall not enjoy his own. While the savage cursed the birth of his son, and blessed the death of his father, doeth he not call himself a monster? The greatest of all human ills is sorrow. Too much of this thou art born into. Add not unto it by thy own perversiveness. Grief is natural to thee, and is also about thee. Pleasure is a stranger, and visited thee by times. Use well thy reason, and sorrow can be cast behind thee. Be prudent, and visits of joy shall remain long with thee. Every part of thy frame is capable of sorrow, but few and narrow are paths that lead to delight. Pleasures can be admitted only simply by pains rushed in thousands at a time. As the blaze of straw fadeth as soon as it kindled, so passeth away the brightest joy, and thou knowest not what become of it. Sorrow is frequent, pleasure is rare. Pain cometh of itself, delight must be purchased. Grief is unmixed, but joy wanteth not its alloy of bitterness. As soundeth health is less perceived than the lightest malady, so the highest joy touches us less deep than smallest sorrow. Damn. As sound as health, I gotta read it again. As sound as health is less perceived than the lightest malady. Damn. So you see, okay. So the highest joy touches us less deep than the smallest sorrow. So every day you walk around, you know what I'm saying, you feel good. And you don't even think, nothing for that. But as soon as you get sick, oh shit, God damn it, Jesus didn't let me down. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's saying. This is a good book, man. Don't let your religious precepts stop you from getting wisdom from everywhere. Okay. We are in love with anguish. Man, this is what y'all do on Facebook, watching us get shot every day. We are in love with anguish. We often fly from pleasure. When we purchase it, cost it not more than it is worth. When we purchase it, cause I don't know, you have to get that one. Reflection is the business of man. Sense of his state in his first duty, but who remembereth himself a boy is not in mercy, then that sorrow is allowed unto us. Okay, hold on, let me get that again. Reflection is the business of man. Sense of his state in his first duty, but who remembers himself a boy, is it not in mercy then that sorrow is allowed unto us? Is it not in, you have to get that one. Man foreseeth the evil that is to come. He remembereth when it is past. He consider not that the thought of affliction woundeth deeper than the affliction itself. Yeah. Think not of thy pain, but when it is upon thee, and thou shalt avoid what most hurt thee. See, we do this all the time. Oh, they gonna kill us. Oh, they gonna put us in camps. Oh, they gonna poison our water. And they doing all this shit already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man foreseeth the evil that is to come. He remembereth when it passed. We watch all these hanging slave movies and shit. That, what was that? Uprising, Birth of New Nation. He lost at the end. Okay? He who weepeth before needeth, weepeth more than needeth. And why? But that he loveth weeping. Yeah, we just like being sad. Like, I don't. The stag weepeth not until the spear is lifted against him, nor do the tears of the beaver fall until the hound is ready to seize him. Man appreciateth death by apprehension of it. No, excuse me. Man anticipated death by the apprehension of it, and the fear is greater than the hold on. And the fear is greater misery than the event itself. There we go. Be all this is why they scare y'all so much with so much shit on these newses and shit. Be always prepared to give an account of thine action. And the best death is that which is least premeditated. Yeah, you know, everybody want to die in their sleep, right? The beginning of Christianity. Maybe it's another video. But you know what I'm saying, man? This book can help me a lot, man. A whole lot. And it can help you too. So, you know, I mean, it's out there for you. You know what I'm saying? You use it. Peace.